What a matchup it is here in Toronto for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship. A 6-0 UFC start has afforded Dricus Du Plessis the opportunity to challenge for the world title. Sean Strickland is the hunted.
Round one, fight.
And produce his 16th win. Dricus Du Plessis is in green.
Show how good these guys really are. Legs and then connects his hands to the legs.
Strickland as much as the Aussies. Nice kick to the body there.
The same as he uses his jab to get, and he keeps things. The jab, those are.
Sterling.
Right on the knee for that one. Jabs are connecting.
You suggest pre-fight that if Strickland could weather an early storm, along Dricus Du Plessis has never fourth round in his UFC career in MMA.
So he checked.
Yeah, he just kept checking. The guy's in such an upright spot.
So much. Imagine how many people. He's just got a lot of reps in his position. That's Du Plessis back.
Round one.
Second.
Nose of the South African.
Just a long laser. Beats that hand fight, he goes right through it then.
Up defensively there by Strickland.
As though he lifts his shoulder. I think Du Plessis has got to be a little bit more straight with his shoulder jab with Strickland's jab. Not that, but hiding behind his shoulder. He's got a jab with him.
Nice shot from Du Plessis.
That was a great.
He's got his hands locked. Put him down. Great job by Du Plessis.
He's Strickland go for a lot of takedowns, but that's another wrinkle, another thing that Strickland's gonna have to think about when he fights this man, that he didn't have to think about without a sound.
Right.
And Du Plessis is so big that Sean gets back to his feet and Dricus puts him right back down.
Yeah, absolutely, that takedown could have. Now, if Strickland, if he might have to change his stance, because he stands so tall, but that, like for Du Plessis, might want to lower his stance, that double leg.
Of Du Plessis, and despite just about 19 seconds, getting upright quickly.
That jab is just eating.
And what's crazy about that jab, you see against the southpaw, but he's getting.
Du Plessis is real nice.
Lunging jab, land Plessis.
Sean.
Big right late in the round from Strickland.
Round two, fight.
Not initially on the corner sheet for Sean Strickland, the light heavyweight of the middleweight champion tonight in Toronto.
Pereira's been getting treated like a king all week here.
He is a king. Strickland evades.
Great kicking kicks, man.
all around.
And you can only win it before you don't feel like battering your.
Left for Du Plessis, not a ton on it. Spinning back.
Agreed. You got to hit Strickland because he's used to the conventional attack. Landed a lot. That does a lot more damage.
He couldn't let Strickland walk him to the back of the. But he's got to get it from Du Plessis and Strickland. He's fighting beautiful right now. Jab.
Get him to react to the feints and maybe land my kicks and feints, and that's what's going to help him. Dealing with Strickland's jab, he's got to.
3-round 2. High leg kick for Strickland. Turn shot from Du Plessis. Strickland spars late. So comfortable in combat.
Now, to evade blitzes, he should think about level changing into a double.
That's how he got the first one. He's back. That's where the. And Strickland just checked the inside kicks there.
Puts up on a left hand again out of range.
He's getting closer and closer.
Oh, there's a body.
This is getting much closer with that overhand.
He's 19 years old. Face some knows what this looks like.
To go from Du Plessis. Let us check in with Eric Nixon.
Get your team going. Hard ball. Up, stand up. Up.
See, grab the high crotch.
Wrestle.
Cracked him down.
Step up.
That left hook of Du Plessis cut Sean Strickland.
Yep.
He made that a DC. Hear that when it lands Bono. Double jab lands.
By now is starting to swelling for the South African.
That was a much better round by Du Plessis in round 2. Much better second.
Round 3, fight.
Sean Strickland, it is time to turn up the heat.
The one thing that's way different for Du Plessis so far, low kicks like he usually does to force to throw body kicks or high kicks. That's the third time that's landed. Kicks, he's not blitzing, so it's harder for him to land.
Strickland jabs Plessis. Du Plessis in perpetual. Nice low leg kick there, so it appeared.
Great job not staying on it, following his game, attacking the legs, even though he's getting checked. Forward, keep Strickland on his heel. And if you let Strickland start moving forward, he gets ahead fast.
He said it was so important for him, not Sean, to be the one that happened yet. Now, because his face is starting to swing.
Certainly a lot of his misses are pronounced, but he's okay with that, right? A finisher of the highest order. Constantly. Times tonight landed with him.
But he's got to start popping that jab, double jab sometimes if you're Du Plessis, because now Dricus has seen it. So Sean's got to keep up with him a little bit. He's probably landing Du Plessis. But Dricus is
Thrown by Strickland here round.
Scorecards, remember, it's going to be about damage. Now Du Plessis' face looks a little bit more damaged than Strickland.
Under 2 minutes, he drops down left hand. And not look at the entire fight. Well, the cut was in the round, so it's scored in that.
Yeah.
But we have the place tonight, so close fight here. Come up on about a minute to go, round 3.
You know, Dricus Du Plessis is, but he's not finding as much. There it is, from there as he was evading. Now Dricus, there it is.
Closer.
I think that's going to happen as he starts to, the fight's longer, because naturally you will fatigue a little bit. Oh man, on the pressure. And John's nose getting fixed.
Yeah.
His cardio looks fantastic.
It really does. Was somewhat dismissive of that angle to his improved cardio, but realizing a 4th round for the first time as an pro here in his 23rd pro fight.
Very close round.
Here as though Strickland's pace waned in that 3rd round.
Oh, nice left hook there by Sean.
Round 4, fight.
Takedown if the opportunity presents it.
But they've been saying that's one, but the Strickland wants him to pick it up. They think that he can actually, Dricus, now that we're getting into the...
Yeah, because he keeps such a jabbing and letting him use his oxygen by keeping offensive and the defense to stay safe. In the second 2 rounds, we'll see if he can keep the pace up. Overhand. That closer.
You heard Eric Nixon say, I don't like that round.
Yeah.
He did not like round 3 from Sean Strickland. He
Could be right. Strickland take
At the end of that combo.
Oh,
that right hand. African's attention. And it's marked in round 4. Doubling up on these significant head strikes. Land. Du Plessis stances constantly. Round 4.
He switches stance to try to find the openings. It makes him, hit him with the big shots because it's always a different look. Let's see. People talk about it's because of the stance switch and the way that he kicks. He kicks you when you're punching and get his head off the center line, and it makes things look crazy. And then he goes for these takedowns.
Drake has landed another right hand champion.
Strickland really leaking now. Look at. Oh, Plessis. Fight as advertised.
Yep.
The blitzes are starting to add up now. He's forward a little bit on the angle.
Oh! Head kick got through.
Right hand is landing on the left side of the champion's face. Taken down because that cut seems to be in a very bad place.
Shot. And Strickland gets taken down, trying to get to that right hip.
So strong, and his wrestling has improved so much. Du Plessis is just trying to bull you over.
Try to take down Strickland. This again shows you up the takedowns. He gets your respect on the feet and then does stuff like this. I mean, nobody's really taken down.
One at a time. There you go, right leg up, and then start feet. 1 minute left.
6 takedowns on 9 attempts. Kyle can extend into champion. Looked like Strickland might have checked. Du Plessis twice, but continuing to fire offense. Strickland.
Nice 1-2. Has had a hard time picking up the pace the way his coaches wanted because DDP's kept him on his heels.
Round 5.
For the official
Fight.
trimmer of UFC, visit manscaped.com. See if Strickland back to work off of that jab.
Level of fighting, you've got to be able to get the person thinking so that your striking can open up. And been the difference so far. DDP mixed into the strike, it's really made a difference. Keep Strickland guessing.
The first,
Yeah.
in round 2, 3 to 4.
Very plausible. 4th round for Du Plessis. Cut lands for Strickland.
2 or 3-1 for John. If you're shoot.
Right.
Because I lead Du Plessis.
Certainly gave him more, and seems like a lot of the scorecards out there gave him round.
Had to fight such a different fight than Australia. In Australia, front foot the entire heels all night long. By Sean.
Good 1-2 for turn the crowd in his favor. Tanya is watching the festivities in Du Plessis.
Great kick. That's landed at least 4 right with the foot, right with the top of the foot.
Could come down to the...
Nick Sick, tell his guy, more purposeful round 5.
Extremely tactical fight. Nice takedown. Great defense.
Jabs his way forward.
We haven't teep kicks at all either ways, man. Those
Yeah.
teep kicks are extreme.
Yeah, that was a really good attack for him.
Yeah, when he starts letting that dangerous, Strickland, because that jabbed it up the whole fight. Got a little cut for DDP now. Strickland.
Of still knocks. Will it here with about 90 in round 5 of a world title fight. And if partially blocked, a big right hand for answered the imperative. Eric Nixick after
11 minutes gonna really pour on for these guys, I think.
Oh, nice body kick by Du Plessis. Final minute.
Awesome.
See? Oh, Strickland really starting to find the range 5. He lands a right hand.
He starts clubbing it now instead of down the middle.
Auto 10 seconds. Well, the forecast was for error, and that is what they got. A standing ovation in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, as Sean Strickland and Dricus Du Plessis go the full 25 minutes to decide the UFC middleweight champion.
Ha 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 ha!